Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Last Epoch once again. Mike, one of the senior developers at 11th Hour Games, held his normal Friday Q&A live stream on Twitch, which means I get to bring you Dev Chat 46, and it appears the 085 hype train has officially begun. It looks like this week we're gonna start to get lots of information about the patch that's coming this month. Now, before we begin, you already know what I'm gonna say. It's early March, and I'm hoping today is the day I've earned your subscription. I'm hoping today is the day you make the decision to push that little red button. I would really appreciate it and helps push the channel forward in 2022. On top of that, I've officially started a Patreon. All the likes, shares, subs, all of that is amazing, but if you want to take it one step further and support me financially, first link in the description to become an instant ARPG VIP and get Patreon exclusive content, 6 different levels available. All right, as always, I will share my thoughts. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below. Here we go. Let's start with a little bit of 085 confirmation.
Drop Lizard, but that's okay. Yes, Lizard, yeah, okay, patch is March. Somewhere in the midst of March.
Ooh.
We'll start, you know, the hype train rollout's pretty near. I actually hinted at the date the patch hype train would start last video.
Hype Train 085 starts this week. Teaser number 1.
All right. I did promise a spoiler after I kicked that boss's butt.
You did.
Okay, here's a cool one. So this is an item. I'm actually gonna make it big. I love this art. Nope, this way. We're going right in the center of the screen. It's gonna be giant. Boom. Okay. So this is 2D art for a... Oh my gosh, I was gonna say existing unique, and it might be a new unique actually. Can't remember. But it's unlikely that it's in the slot you may think based on current items that look similar to it. Haha! Because we figured something out about the slot that you would think that this would go in, but means that we don't want to put this in that slot anymore because we want other things that were in the other slot to go in this slot instead. If that makes any sense. I'll answer a couple questions here. Any plans to bring a monk archetype into Last Epoch? Possibly. That is there are some clear archetypes that are sort of absent. Like there's and so sometimes that comes with weapons. Like there's no crossbow weapon. There's no like fist weapon type character. Whether like you look at D3 monk or D2 assassin. And this is really intentional that we have these gaps because it gives us room to expand our classes down the line, which is something we definitely want to do. We want to add more masteries, we want to add more base classes. We have no idea which one's going to happen first, but yeah, that type of development is on the table post-launch.
So, most people would probably think that this item is a catalyst, and it's not a catalyst. What it is a relic. The way we know that it's a relic is because Judd was actually in chat and spoiled it and said that it was a relic. So Judd, thank you. This next question has to do with the rewards from the next 2 dungeons. Listen to this.
How much control will players have, don't need to be specific, in regards to the new Soul Gambler Vault of Uncertain Fate? As it sounds like it's full of RNG. Is there any control the player have or not? Yes, there is definitely some control you have on the systems. There are elements of RNG with all like I mean anything that's related to item drops and item reward, like basically all the rewards are like item related, right? Like so there's the monolith, you get like unique items for killing the bosses, but it's like one of a set pool, and like so there's randomness there. And then like when the item drops, it rolls in range, and there's randomness there. So like there's always randomness in things like that. And Temporal Sanctum with like getting like which affix gets pulled off of the rares on unique. Like there's randomness there. So we do build randomness into a lot of systems like that. We try and have some determinism where we can, and a lot of times systems like that, it's what we do is we give you a method to stack the deck in your favor a little bit and influence the odds. And that there's no difference there for this one. So like actions taken throughout the dungeon can have an impact on what your rewards are.
Yes. Unfortunately, this is a short dev chat video. It looks like we're gonna have to wait for the hype train this week. What I'm gonna do is show you teaser number 2 and our final teaser for this video. Now, when I first saw this item, I was like, literally, is like a galaxy or what is it? But then when it's zoomed out and you look at it, it almost kind of looks like a clamshell, okay? Think clamshell. Tell me if I'm way off in the comments, I wanna know. But that's all I've got. I'm gonna allow Mike to show this final leak, and then he's gonna answer some questions and play for a little bit. So I'm gonna let it run for a little bit, but I want to know in the comment section what you think this item is. As I said at the beginning of the video, I've officially started a Patreon. All the likes, shares, comments, everything. I appreciate the support, but if you want to take it one step further, first link in the description to join my official Patreon. There's Patreon exclusive content on there. Become an instant ARPG VIP. All right, Mike, take it away.
Ooh, this is art for a new item, and I would be shocked if anyone can guess what slot this goes in on their first guess. And I might not even say it, even if someone does guess it, because I'm just the worst. Lizard memory. That's a good out-of-the-box guess. It is not a memory. But that's I like where your head's at there.
Fighting me.
Oops, wrong way. I tried so hard, got so far. I mean, in the end, does it really matter? Alright, Heavy Game TV asks, is the reason why you primarily spoiler so much 2D, 3D art and concept arts is because you guys have learned from the Bazaar that you wait as long as possible for giving details about non-finished game systems? No, I wouldn't say that. I think talking about the Bazaar was incredibly helpful for developments of that system, and I'm actually really happy we did talk about it a little bit earlier than we normally do, which is might be weird considering we like scrapped the name of it shortly after. But I think that's sort of an exception in that it is a really polarizing topic in general. I know a lot of them are, but like that it's a really important one to get really solid as well. So no, that's not really what it's about. I think it's more about just having our spoiler season and information about that being really structured, where there are more dedicated posts to the topics, more like topic posts that we can have big details show up like that, and like this patch in particular is a little bit lighter in general than usual, so a lot of what we do still have, what the like the pipeline that didn't really slow down was the art pipeline. So there's an overwhelming amount of art compared to development stuff to share.